I'm David Patrick, and this is Til Death Investigation. What is one thing that a man, woman, or child has when they come into this world? And when they leave? The answer? Short and simple. Their name. It depends on what that individual does in their lifetime that will be bonded to that name long after they depart this world. Of course, we here at Til Death have explained some of our beliefs. But what of yours? What can be said after we're long gone from this dimensional plane, and people speak of what we did and accomplished throughout our lifetime? Did we give something back to those who asked for help? Did we do good, or were we categorized in society of doing wrong and causing harm, pain, or sorrow to the innocent? We can all hope that one's moral compass sets them onto the path of righteousness, so we can remember that name and speak highly of them for years to come. That's all we can hope for when our time comes. Remember the name. Unfortunately, there are times when a name is known, but their legacy is lost in history. Tonight, we investigate and hopefully find some answers into the mysteries that have surrounded a particular American family. For us here at Til Death, we investigate the home in one of the early prominent settlers of Oxford, New York. The homestead belonging to one of America's earliest inventors, Theodore Burr. Theodore Burr was born in Torringfield, Connecticut in 1771, and after marrying his wife Asenath, the two ventured west where they found the small settlement of Oxford in 1792. By the year 1794, the same year as the birth of his daughter, Philomela, Burr had become a known and respected man in Oxford, where his inventive mind had built a grease mill and dam to power the mill itself. Burr's inventions and community-driven mind didn't stop there, however, because soon he would become the father of American bridge building and build one of the first bridges across the Shenango River. This later paving the way for many bridges along the eastern seaboard. In 1804, Burr patented the Burr Truss design, a design that would forever shape the architectural bridge making that has been passed down onto the architects of today. But of course, when there's great legacies, come great tragedies. That meaning, when it comes to the name of Burr, it suggests of Theodore's cousin, Aaron. Yes, Aaron Burr, the vice president under Thomas Jefferson, who shot and killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel the same year Theodore had just patented his. And you thought your family functions could get awkward at the dinner table. However, the tragedy did not stop there, because soon after, the Burr family name would be surrounded by more death and mystery, especially for Theodore. Because soon after the deaths of his two youngest daughters in 1811 and 1812, Theodore and a few of his remaining family members moved away from Oxford to venture south to Pennsylvania. Theodore and his wife both disappeared out of the history books, only to be last known to have invested too much to die penniless. Tonight, we will ask for more answers and help solve some of the unanswered questions surrounding the Burr legacy.
Well, a lot of weird things happened here. My first experience was when I started working here about 10 years ago. We were counting the change box to make sure everything was all right. Picked up the ones, counted, went to count the corners, I was quarter short. Went through, counted again, picked up the ones, everything. Well, the third time I picked up and the quarter fell out. It was kind of strange. So we were like, okay, we blamed it on the ghost. We blame everything on the ghost around here. Another time, again, back when I first started, I was getting ready to leave for the evening, and I literally got shoved out of the building. I came back, turned around, looked at them, told them never to touch me again. Haven't had a problem with that since.
So, with getting pushed, did it feel like where was it? Like on your body, on the lower back or
like
upper back?
Lower back. It felt like something just quick hit me. I stumbled forward, turned around. There was nothing there.
Has that ever happened to anybody else here?
As far as I know, nobody else has gotten touched. I've had somebody touch my hair. I thought it was autumn. It was not autumn. I've heard things. Not too long ago, actually, over the summer, I was up in my office and I heard like children screaming while they're playing. So I came down and I asked Autumn if she heard anything. She said no. Went back upstairs, heard it again. So then I started searching around the building and I didn't find any kids anywhere near the building, inside or outside. But I heard it about, I think, 4 times that day.
What time did that happen at?
That was probably about 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Alright. What else you got for us?
Halloween night. I don't know when that was. Probably towards the beginning again, when I first started working here. I was working alone. And normally you have a couple people come in. We have candy at the desk, just in case trick-or-treaters come by. That night, not a single person came into the library my entire shift. And the walls felt like they were closing in on me. I could not get out of here fast enough. I felt this deep foreboding feeling. And I kept trying to call people to get them to come down. No, you're fine. I closed the library early.
Right.
It was a little bit too much for me that night, but otherwise, we've been here quite a bit during the evening. We feel a little bit here and there, but normally, I think by now I've made whoever's here.
Set down the rules.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
that's good.
Oh, another one. I was cleaning. Sorry, everything
okay.
happens to me. I was cleaning. Back when I was the cleaning lady, and I was actually in the foyer by the community room. So that's the new part of the building. And I was working, and I thought for sure that Autumn was bringing her granddaughter through to sneak up on me and say boo, because I heard little feet, and I thought I heard somebody. And I turned around, and I heard a little kid say boo, but there was nobody there. So I said, boo to you too, and then that was the end of that one. I didn't feel anything after that. I didn't hear anything. It was just there and gone. Most of the things that are seen here are children. I'll let her tell you about the woman that was seen, but I think those are most of my stories.
That's alright. Have you seen anything?
I have not seen anything. Most of what I experience is feelings or tricks being played on me kind of thing.
Okay. Do you know a lot about the history of the children that used to live here?
I have not heard anything very much about children.
Okay.
The most for children I know is that there used to be kids that lived here in the apartment side of the building. And we still have people who come in saying that they played with them.
For the whole time I've worked here, I've always said goodnight to everybody here. I say bye and we leave. And my son was here and I said bye, as I usually do. And I said, are you going to say goodbye? And he was like, no. Well, he tried leaving the back door. The door wouldn't open. So he turned around and went, okay, bye. And then the door opened. And he was like, okay, I won't ever do that again.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool. Another one was I would work here alone at night when we were open until 9. So I would call the house just so I wasn't by myself. I didn't feel like it. So he answered the phone. And of course, again, I would say goodnight to everybody. And he said, who's with you? Nobody's here. I'm by myself. He said, no, there's somebody there with you. I just heard somebody say, a little girl, say bye. And I was like, oh. So I said bye again, just to say bye. And that was what, I didn't hear anything. And he said he heard it. I don't know. So there was another one that a friend of mine had 2 little girls, and I think they were, I don't know, probably 10, 11. And we're setting up for haunted house, and they were upstairs coloring. And she came down the stairs to get something to go back upstairs, and she gets to the base of the stairs, and she hears kids playing, like, loud. And she's like, oh my gosh, they're messing around upstairs, we're trying to set up. She goes up the stairs. As soon as she touched the doorknob, the sound stopped. She opened up the door, and the girls are sitting where she put them, playing, coloring books, whatever. Yeah, so that was cool. But that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine had seen girls playing on the stairs.
Like,
They're 2 little girls.
does it know, like, what ages they were?
She's just said they were little girls, yeah, in like period dress.
Okay. Has anybody reached out to you, like touch you, or?
There's been times when I leave, if it's late at night and I'm here, you get the feeling that you better go. Don't turn around, just bye, and you'll walk out the door and do it.
Yeah, well, we're in their house. So.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Hey, all yours. Have at it.
Have you seen anything yourself? No. Well, trust me, anything can happen
Yeah, right?
in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Now, somebody was mentioning about a woman that was singing. This was mentioned.
I haven't seen her, but they've seen her on the stairs.
Well,
I have no idea. No bottom, just the top, just going up the stairs.
tell me your name? Did I miss you telling me your name? What's your name? Jeff. Jeff. Is there a Jeff?
Jason, John, Jonathan, Jeremiah, Jethro.
The full name. I caught the beginning of that.
I asked her to see his wife's name.
Oh yeah.
Either one of them.
If you're having a hard time communicating, you can pull energy out of this loud thing in my hand. Okay?
Yeah, try to keep from pulling all the energy out of my battery, though.
Yeah.
Did that say wait?
Yeah, as soon as I left the closet, it said wait. Do you want me to go back in the closet?
Well, if you want her to wait, you gotta talk to her.
Are you glad I'm back in the... Oh my god, it's like really cold on my spine.
Ooh.
Is that you? I can hear you talking to me, but I didn't hear what that was. Say it louder, and I promise you won't scare me. I can feel you, okay? I want you to know that, like, I can physically tell that there's someone near me. Are you shy? No. Are you worried you're gonna scare me? Oh. Are you trying not to be caught on camera?
What was that one?
Scared? Did you just say scared?
Don't be scared. We're not mean people.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like to be caught on camera either. Yeah. Can relate. I'm gonna get out of the closet now though, okay? You can come out of the closet with me.
Can I ask if it's an adult or a child?
Sure.
Are you an adult or a child? You know I like kids.
Both.
Both.
Like a man-child?
Is it a... Did you catch that? Is it a man with a child?
A woman with a child?
Is there more than one of you?
Bigger? I sort of thought it said bigger.
We've heard about a couple little girls in the house, so...
Are you one of the little girls? No?
New. Are you a new ghost?
Trying to think what to ask you. I work with you every day.
Are we bugging you?
What was that?
It sounded like a yeah. But like that. Like
Are
when
we
somebody goes,
annoying?
"Yeah."
Try not to be annoying.
It's probably me who's annoying. I listen to her talk all day long. Do you like what we've done with the library?
What do you do?
Well, what stuff we do here? How we made it look? Do you like how it looks?
Were you here when it was a house?
Did you catch that? Are you confused by the question because it just looks like your house to you still? Maybe.
It's your house with a whole lot of books?
Do you want us to go away for a little bit and come back later?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Now you will move on. Somebody else, I'm sure, will be back in here to talk to you.
It was really nice to talk to you.
So we're going to start our investigation in the old downstairs. We got the spirit box going already. I have with me tonight a very special guest. This is my old friend Rob. He's a studio manager of Power City Radio.
That's right.
If you follow us from the very beginning, you know that I was on the radio with Rob and Mike earlier. And yeah, it was a great show, bro. I really do.
Yeah, it was a great
being
interview, great time. We'll have to do it again soon, and you know, a lot of great things in the works. I think between the two of us, you know, as far as expanding your reach, with providing this information, much needed information for people.
Well, I'm just happy that you have been able to join me on this investigation tonight. I know that for the past 4 episodes, it's been a hit and miss every time.
It has been.
But I'm glad that you're here, brother.
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure.
There might be something in the works too down the road.
Yeah.
But we won't say anything yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You have to keep an eye out. Stay tuned.
Right on, brother.
That's right.
So, like I said, Rob and his wonderful, beautiful girlfriend, Jalen, is going to be joining us also. So, Jalen, have you ever been on an investigation before?
No, and I'm super excited.
Awesome. And you have a southern accent, too. I don't know if you all noticed that, but where are you from, Jalen?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that's not copyright. Yeah, it is copyright. Alright, I'll have to bleep that out anyways. So, guys, we're going to start our investigation on my end. Like I said, we're downstage here in the children's section. Now, Jess was going through the tour with us earlier. She was explaining where everything was and what her knowledge is of what everything is. And she said this was pretty much the old living room. This is what it looked like back then. Oh. Right. Yeah, straight out if you want. No problem.
Is it okay that we're here?
Oh, that's a direct response.
We're not here to cause any harm. We're not here to be disrespectful. We understand this is your home or your workplace. We're not sure who you are because we can't see anything. Is there any way for you to let us know that you're here?
Do you have any direct responses from you?
Would you still like us to leave?
How you feeling, buddy?
I think that was a pretty direct response.
That was a pretty direct response to you.
It was.
You know?
Will you talk to me? What is your name?
I'm just moving the balls around.
He shouts?
What did it say, bud?
It says he shouts.
He shouts?
Who's shouting? Who shouts?
Oh, he shouts?
Can you tell us his name?
It did say sort of.
Did you just like call up?
Can you do that again for us? As you can see, nobody's around it. Can you do that again for us, please? Or just go closer to those balls? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Am I talking to an adult or a child? Because remember, we can't see you. What did it say, buddy?
A lot.
A lot? A lot of people?
A-L-O-T.
So,
Is there more than one of you here?
How many are you here that live here in this house? I'll be able, sometimes I can actually hear better when I do the editing, so you guys will get to hear it. And you guys will get to hear it later.
Can you water both balls for us?
It says burnt.
Burn? Well, I'll check, we'll have to check with Jess, see if there was ever a fire here.
Can you water both the balls for us?
That was amazing. If you can do that, if you can do that again, that'd be great. That was,
Oh, look at
awesome, awesome. Can you do us a favor? Can you hit that other ball for us? Just to see if that one works. Like that spot right there, that's amazing. And as you can see, you know, we got Rob over here, Jayla's right here, and me, I'm not
Can you
even
light it
there.
up one more time for me? And I won't ask you again.
Oh, thank you
That
so
is
much.
awesome.
Wow, that is great. That is awesome.
That was awesome. Way to go.
Violet.
A violet?
V-I-O-L-E-T, Violet.
Is that a name of a book?
Wait, are you Violet that we met at the theater? If you guys remember from last time. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. Oh, that's
What about
awesome.
this ball? Can you do this ball? The one I'm pointing
Now,
at?
as you can see, Amber is like, or I'm sorry, Jayla is right there by the other ball. So,
Can you please do it again?
just for us to actually have any contact with these balls, you have to actually physically touch it.
Can you do it for me again, please?
Yes, you are.
That is
Yes, you are.
it's amazing.
And we're sorry that we're interrupting you, but the whole thing is, so this is how we are able to document. Like I said, I'll be able to get that on later. Oh, can you, so if this is your way to communicate with us, even easier, could you light up that ball if you're between 1 and 10 years old? How about 10 to 15? 15 to 20. 20 to 25. 25 to 30. How? All you gotta do is get close to it. All you gotta do is go up to the ball and the ball will light up. All you gotta do is go up to that ball and just be near it and they'll light up for us. Can you touch one of our hairs maybe? If you need to, you can use some of our energy. We're very excited to talk to you and see this.
Touch David's head.
Because I have no hair?
Can you light up the ball again for me or roll it to me?
Party? Well, I know there's a lot of us here, if that's what you mean. Party-wise, we're not here to disturb you. You know, we're just here to ask you questions. So sorry, guys, for grouping and having gas.
Can you roll a ball for me? Can you light it up?
If you don't want us here anymore, can you light up that ball for me? Oh, that's good. Are you enjoying us right now? Enjoying our time talking to you? I'll probably get something back about that. Okay, how about this? If you are a male, can you...
Nervous?
Nervous?
Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. This is...
We are very nice
We're-
people.
We want to be your friends.
Absolutely.
You know? You know? If you're a man, can you light up that ball? Are you a girl? Can you light up that ball for me? Actually, Jayla, they were pretty more responsive with you. If you want to... No?
If you're a child, can you light up the ball for me? I think it's pretty cool you can do that.
Jayla likes to play.
I do.
What did you say, buddy?
That was my watch.
Oh.
I really enjoy talking to you guys. Can you light up the ball again? Let me show you how it's done. See? Yeah,
Chairs?
chairs right here.
Would you like us to pull up a chair for you? Actually, you know what? Let's do another trick. You grab that one,
Okay.
and I'll grab this one.
Okay.
And we'll put the balls right here.
Okay.
I'll pull the chair for you.
There you go.
And Bill's got the other chair.
I'm gonna stand over here.
And Rob's going to stand over here. Alright, so, if you guys can, whoever's here, can you light up one of those balls on the table? Okay, you in the table? Okay. Oh, I'm moving.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Just touch them.
Oh, somebody up in the hall.
Oh.
That's a good response.
That's so hard.
What do you feel?
Huh?
Oh, do you feel anything?
No, I'm amazed. Like, that was really cool.
That was really cool.
Can you do it? Can you light up the ball for me again? Okay, if you're 40 years old, can you light up the ball?
Dave's tripping.
What
I'm
about
not
10
that
years
tripping.
old? Can you light up the ball for 10 years old? This
What?
is how you do it.
See? All you gotta do is
All you
touch
have
it.
to do is touch it.
So once again, just with touching the ball. So,
What?
crime? Did you commit a crime? Are you male or female? How many men live in this house? Can you tell me who's upstairs right now? Can you... Harriet?
That's your name?
Is that what your name is, Harriet? I just saw him moving. Was he moving? Though?
No.
No? Oh, wait, no.
I think it's a car.
Yeah, it's a car. Headlights.
So your name is Harriet. How old are you? You can talk to me through this box.
Would you like us to leave right now? If you want, we'll leave. So, safe? Well, Jess was talking about safe earlier.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember what room that is? No, right?
No.
Alright. Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe with us right now? Oh, also, by the way, guys, the spirit box is on reverse, as always, because we have better luck with that. That's pretty good timing right there.
Perfect timing.
That was some.
So did she
You
die?
felt something touch you?
Did she die at 11:01
Felt something.
a.m.?
You got any goosebumps on you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh my gosh, look at that, guys.
You got chills.
He has the goosebumps.
Yeah, something that touched me. As soon as that the clock came on and this after it's happened,
Where did you feel the touching?
I felt it in the back of the neck.
So
Yeah.
can you?
So maybe Harry, did you touch Rod? Okay, I'm gonna move the camera over.
Liam?
Liam?
What is that?
Liam.
Do you know where you are? Do you know where you are now? Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Okay. So here's TJ Nicky in the Burr Room, the Oxford Library. So this room is the dedicated to Theodore Burr, who was the original builder of the house. And along the walls to my right, there are a lot of examples of his Burr Truss design, rigid. So, we'll start right out with, is Theodore Burr here with us? Do you still hang around this building even though you moved to Pennsylvania? We are looking to speak to a specific person in this room, but if there's anybody else around, we'll gladly talk to you as well. We were told that there was a blue orb that's been seen in this room, floating across it, and maybe in the back corner. You might hear some residual voices from another room on the other side of the wall. I'm going to turn the obelisk on now. So this machine that Nicole has to my left will help you communicate with us. If you have anything specific you want to say, it'll help you communicate through spoken word. So if it's easier for you, you can speak right into that box and that'll let us know what you're trying to say. Again, I'm going to ask, is there a Theodore Burr in this room with us? Or possibly is Theodore anywhere in the building today?
Anybody in relation to Theodore? Any little girls in the room? I heard there were some children playing on the stairs.
there a master of the house here? The master of the manor? Is Mr. Wilcox here with us? We're here to gather some information, do a little research on your house here. We'd like to know what happened here, any information that you can tell us about the building itself.
Anybody tell me when Theodore built this house?
Do you know the reason as to why Theodore moved away from here, down to Pennsylvania? Do you know the reason as to why Theodore moved away from here, down to Pennsylvania?
Anybody tell me how many years he spent here before he moved to Pennsylvania?
This is kind of odd for us.
Yeah.
We usually get a lot of activity with the obelisk. There is a lot of background. Probably going to show up on the microphone. The other teams are in the other rooms, just on the other side of these walls.